do that.
Happy Tuesday to you. We're at our house right now because
we're in the house.
Oh man, did we have a great weekend / time in Tequila?
Good morning, Ree. How are you? Good morning, Leslie from snowy Calgary.
Oh, that sucks, man.
I hate to laugh, but it just...
We got our air conditioning on.
I know, it's hot. Oh.
Yeah, but
I'm sweating.
We have about 3,400 kilowatt hours banked right now.
Oh, we'll be using them. Trust me, we'll be using them.
3,400.
Ooh, kitchen talk today.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of a different setup. You can see our little funky microphone here.
Yes.
Morning, Jeff.
What can we tell these fine folks
Jim.
about Tequila? It's just a great place.
The drink or the place?
Oh, man, did we get tequila.
We bought some new tequilas to try.
We have.
So if any of you like it, better get down here.
25, 10, and then 4.5. If you can add all those up real fast, that's how many liters of tequila we have.
30-ish.
Or more. Mind you, 2 of them, I guess 10 of those you got for somebody else.
So I bought a bunch of bottles for the office. I bought a few for the house because, we like to give our clients a little gift.
Oh, Leslie saw, good morning, Pat. Leslie saw that drink that you had.
Tequila morning drink.
That was the Cantarito, I'm thinking is what she means. There was a lot of tequila in that Cantarito. That guy was a heavy pourer. And it was a brand new bottle. It wasn't one that they jacked up. The Siete Leguas. Oh, and Christie, she was singing the German national anthem all day, nonstop.
Good morning, Ree. Good morning, Jeff. Why are you back in your kitchen? Just because that's how the morning worked for us.
It's just how it works. The problem is when you go away.
Morning, Mom.
When you go away, all of a sudden you got lots of work to catch up on.
Yeah, and we have friends staying with us, so
which is awesome.
Yes, our friends from Canada, from Alberta, and so we're trying to be with them as much as possible, but still get our work done. And it's a fine line.
There is a fine line. I think we're going to head to the beach club today.
A blizzard is going to start and go until Thursday night, possibly 10 to 27 inches and high winds. Ree, get out of there.
What?
Yeah, not fun. It's like I said, this morning, I had to put the air conditioning on. I am hot mama this morning.
Why are you fanning too?
Because I'm still sweaty. Feel my forehead, see?
Yeah, I had this stuff come from my forehead this morning. I believe it's like a water of some sort.
Good morning, Francois. And it also
hello.
could be that stuff you put on my back, too, is making me hotter, too.
Yeah, is it helped?
Yeah, I woke up, actually, all night, my back was so sore. Like, it kept waking me up. So I don't know if it was from holding my little stinky granddaughters on Sunday so much. I'm not sure what it is, because I really haven't done... Okay, we were traveling and then we were carrying things and that kind of stuff. But usually that doesn't throw my back out like that. But I don't know what it is. But it was sore last night.
We went to Farmacia Similares to buy some ibuprofen for our friends. And while we were there, I saw a CBD gel on the counter, bought it, 180 pesos, which is kind of expensive.
Fluorescent green,
but it works. And it's kind of tingly, and it really does make the pain just kind of subside.
It's just hot. Jeff says, it's a little warm right here. Love it. I am not complaining. I am just commenting that I'm a little sweaty.
And it is fantastic to have solar power because then you don't pay for your AC anymore.
So it's 23 degrees.
It does not feel like
81% humidity. That's why it is so hot.
Back to tequila, very dry.
Yes.
It was like a desert. So at nighttime, it would be cooler, and during the day, it would be hotter. We're talking 37 degrees Celsius. And then at nighttime, it would get down to 18, 16, 14. And it's just a very different world. And your lips, they get mad at you, and your hands get all shriveled up.
Hey, Jeff, the pool really helps. I know. I wish my pool would be here.
It's going to be soon.
But Jeff and Claudia, we are going to BNIR today if you guys want to join us. We'll be probably dropping them off, hopefully if they're ready before noon. Otherwise, we do our coaching call and we go afterwards. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. It depends on how my back feels.
But it would be good for you to be in the water.
Oh, of course it would be.
It would be. So what?
And Francois says that surfing will keep us cool. But I think that's like this kind of cool, not.
So we went to a tequila castle in what town was that in?
Amititlan.
Amititlan.
Good morning, Alice. How are you this morning?
It is where they
And
make.
Monica, good morning. Sorry.
They make Adictivo. Tequila,
Yeah.
which many of our clients love the stuff, so we bought a bunch for them. And
I find it a little on the sweet side, and they say that there's no added sugar.
I did the thing with my hand. Like the guy gave us some
Yeah.
really good tips she, I guess.
At the Cofradia.
What was her name again? Kim, I believe.
Yeah.
And she actually gave us some really good tips to tell what is real tequila and to find out if sugar is added or if it's impure. So I really enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm.
Rob enjoyed the 55% that they just came up before they did the watering
You know
down.
what interested me about that tequila tour in particular is that I actually learned some new stuff, because we've been on a few tequila tours and we take a lot of people, because a lot of people like to know how tequila is actually made. Even if they're not tequila drinkers, they like to know how it's made. So we went to Cofradia, which is, they have these big barrels. They look like barrels with their little cabins out there. It's super cute. And this Kim, our guide, she taught us some things about making tequila that I didn't know. Like, for instance, because we, of course, make our own vodka here. And so I was wondering, she said they didn't use yeast, or they didn't add yeast. It is a yeast that they get from actually fermenting some of the leaves, let them kind of mold a little bit, and then they scrape that mold off and they use that as the yeast, which I thought was very interesting. That I'd never, in all the tours that we've been to, I've never heard that part.
So in a nutshell, they grow the piñas in a field. Now there's different ways that modern tequila manufacturing happens. Sadly, one of them is using enzymes without even cooking the piña. But what they do is they go out, harvest the piñas. They have what the hell are those guys called? Humidors. Humidors have these mother-in-law tongues. Sorry about that, Wheezy. That's what they're called. Okay? They're very sharp, and they cut the leaves off of the piñas, which are like giant pineapples that they harvest after 5 to 7 years. Then they use steam in a pressurized vessel, massive oven, to break down those sugars for 40 hours. And then from there, they mash it up, add water, which removes the rest of the juices. The effluent or the garbage goes into a truck. And with that truck, they put that on the field as kind of a compost type thing. But with that fluid, now they put that in a bin. And I think they said 3 to 4 days they're done doing the mixing, because obviously it's warmer there. Plus, when the yeast is active, it's heating that water up. And then after that, then they do the distillation, which I have a still. So I know how that works. Now you know how they make tequila.
Yeah,
but back to the
basics.
other guys. They just shred the green piñas up, add some enzymes to break down the sugars.
Yeah.
It's horrible what they do, because it's not traditional.
Right.
Which, I mean, I do some stuff here which isn't traditional. I mean,
like making vodka out of sugar.
Well, no, vodka. You can make vodka out of anything.
I get that.
There are people that think it's only made out of potatoes, and people that think it's only made out of beets. You can make anything out of sugar or sweet stuff. It just has to come out at 190 proof, and now it's called vodka. Mm-hmm. And 190 proof is 95% alcohol.
So Ree is saying that I suppose that it was how it was done traditionally before yeast was readily available.
Yes.
I imagine so.
Well, you don't even have to add the yeast, because there's always yeast falling out of the atmosphere, falling in, and they will take care of that. Although you never know what tastes those yeasts are going to impart. Yeah. But we use a carbon filter anyways to get rid of flavors, etc. So you now know about that. Tequila, the prices at the restaurants generally were very good. We had one fantastic meal. We went to 2 different restaurants. One was both owned by Jose
Del Mundo de Cuervo.
And the one right beside the Jose Cuervo factory, don't go there.
Yeah, we've been there twice now. We've had bad
Both-
meals twice.
Both terrible.
the first time was bad. The second time was just very mediocre. For the price,
Yes.
it should have been much better.
The other place we went was a Jose Cuervo place, which
Attached to a high-end hotel.
it's right on the square.
Yeah.
And that place, although the money was higher, then it was pretty much the same as the other Jose
yeah,
Cuervo.
it was. I mean,
the
the meals.
food quality.
Yeah, yeah.
It was so fantastic.
And Debbie Keatley is asking, how do we know which companies use the enzymes versus?
You have to go online and look.
It's something that you'd have to really research, I think, because
The world is consuming so much tequila.
Yeah.
That was shocking to me.
they can't keep up.
They cannot. It's all being shipped around the world.
Yeah.
They're leaving the garbage in Mexico.
Well, when we went to the Adictivo factory, the tequila castle, I wanted to get a reposada because I find the añejo a little sweet. The reposada, in my opinion, a little less sweet, a little bit.
and they were
of a
sampling it.
better, and they were sampling it. So I'm like, okay, well, we'll take
2 boxes.
2 dozen or a dozen. And they go look at the shelf and they're like, someone comes and whispers in her ear. And then she looks at the shelf and she's like, we don't have not one bottle of the reposada except for the one that they were sampling. So then she moves it to the side so we can't sample it
So
anymore.
I said, when will there be more? And they're like, maybe a week, maybe 2. But they ship all of their good stuff around the world, to America, to Canada, to Europe, because those people are willing to pay higher dollars than the Mexicans are. So they leave these crappy things
Mhm.
here. Like we look at the XA, the Añejo, XA Añejo from Sausa. The consumption is so high around the world now. It went from 1,300 pesos at the site to now
6 years ago
over 3,000 pesos at the site where the factory.
Yeah.
It's and it does not taste the same. And I
No.
suspect they're leaving the crappy stuff
They're
here
probably
for
taking
Mexico.
the ones that didn't distill.
And
as
if I
well.
was a Mexican, I would be angry and pissed off at all of these places that do that. They send
Mhm.
all of the good stuff north of the border and they leave the crap in
Well,
Mexico.
the other thing that gets me too is some of these stores, especially here in Bucerias, selling some of these alcohols, the price markup that they're doing it's criminal.
But not at Costco. Costco is almost
But Costco has such a small
It does,
variety.
But that is why you need to go to Costco first. If you see one at Costco, buy it at Costco.
yeah,
Because hands down, you're only 10 pesos to 30 pesos
Yeah.
above what the factory pricing is.
yeah. So yeah, because the amount, the money that we spent on the tequila for our clients was drastically different than what I've seen it here.
Oh my gosh, one of these bottles is close to 2,000 pesos here.
Mhm.
Over there, it's considerably less, about a third. So yeah, it's just a very strange
Yeah.
world. But
anyways,
I will tell you, you do need to go to the Tequila Castle. The money that they spent making this facility,
it's literally a castle.
It is gorgeous. It
So
is
we did not
huge.
do a tour of it
Because we'd
Um,
already done so many tequila tours and they wanted 500 pesos. And it's not the money, it's just the time that we were
Yeah.
getting close
I
to
think
the
if
end
we
of our
go
vacation.
with Bill in April because they wanted to go see the tequila
Oh, yeah, we'll
castle, so
definitely
we'll
do it.
probably do it with them.
Absolutely.
I don't know when we'll be going to tequila with them. So
Christie booked our tickets to Mexico City for June.
Yep.
So we are going back to Pujol.
Yeah.
And we found out too, Pujol went up the list of restaurants in the world from 12 to 9. So we are going to the 9th most popular restaurant in the world,
Mhm.
number 1 in Mexico. Not inexpensive for the two of us. We went for the tasting menu, $700.
Well, that included tip, but still.
It included tip, but it was incredible. Like the food, the
Mhm.
service, everything was magical there. It really was. Jennifer Wilkins, good morning from White Rock, British Columbia. Home now. I hope it's not snowing where you are because apparently it is snowing in different places
Yeah.
in Western Canada and the United States.
So one thing I want to add too is you
Oh,
can't see
yes.
it, but John bought me a lovely opal ring
For her birthday.
for my birthday.
But now
Yeah.
we can't go out. We're broke. Yeah, but it's that is a stunning opal. When I saw that, I knew it would look good on Christie's fingers because this place, it's called the Opal.
Opals of Mexico, I think.
Opals of Mexico and SADCV, which is their corporate name.
Mhm.
The guys, they've been doing this now. I thought it was fascinating. Magdalena only discovered opals in the mid 50s,
Yeah.
the 1950s. From that point on, this place has grown incredibly.
Yeah.
So you've got people who are master jewelers, carvers, whatever, and you've got everything in between. You know,
Mhm.
we had this really old man who was probably in his 80s or 90s, shuffling his little feet, saying, "Hey, you want some opals?" And we're like, "No, thank you." And I mean, I really did. But at the same time, you never know what you're going to get for quality. Now, this Opals of Mexico, they've got several locations, and you have to be buzzed in. And they had a beautiful dog that Christie fell in love with.
Oh my gosh, a pit bull. Oh, she was stunning. So, Monica, hey, we're staying with your friends Bill in April and May. Casalita. Is this the same Bill in April? Oh, heck yes. That's awesome.
That is very cool.
Excited
Do you know
to
how many
see you.
people find Bill in April?
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
very cool. And then like we had people come to our office and they're saying April, and Christy's like, "Well, which April?" They're like, "Well, it's April and Bill." We're like, "Yeah, we know them." So talk about a trust factor also, right?
Yeah.
Because they're our very dear friends in Mexico. We love them. We've been friends for many years. We travel with them. They're coming to Mexico City with us.
Well, they're kind of the catalyst to do that whole trip and
That's right, 'cause
Pujol. Otherwise, we
April
probably
wanted-
wouldn't do Pujol again.
April wanted to go to
Pujol. She's a real foodie. Not that she.
Yeah, because if it's
She
$700
cooks.
for two of us,
Yeah.
and that was then. I hate to think what it's happened now because inflation is coming to
Yeah.
Mexico. It sucks. And I have no idea why Mexican produced, Mexican worked on, that kind of crap is having any kind of inflation. Because why?
Because they can.
It is wrong. What's going on is wrong.
So, how long are you guys staying, Monica? Are you the ones that are leaving on the 2nd of June?
Oh, that's right, because that is when the time frame for us to go to
Yeah,
Mexico
because we're
City
leaving
is.
on the 3rd for Mexico City. Yeah.
So
Oh, that's awesome.
what else can we tell them? I mean, our business is still going crazy. We're still dealing with so many people.
Yeah, life is good.
Hello, Cheryl and Gary.
10 days. That's
Oh.
awesome.
You're going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
April and Bill also have solar panels, air conditioning, all that fun stuff. And they're right on the canal. And they have a boat. They do,
Yeah,
do
and
fun
a
boat
short
stuff.
walk to the beach.
And
Good
they-
morning, Sherry. How
they-
are you this morning?
They will do a pizza night during your stay. Wow. Yeah, I'm still not doing carbs. Although we went to Chepe's 2 days ago, Sunday afternoon. Amelia got dedicated. Love that.
Yes, our little
So
baby
we
girl.
went to Chepe's, who has my favorite steak, and adobada. They have the asada and the fish. It's
Zarandeado
magical,
fish,
zarandeado, and they have beans. So I had less than 3 tablespoons of beans, but I did have beans, and it was worth every freaking.
The good thing
carb.
about beans is they have fiber in them.
There you go. So it wasn't straight carbs,
Yeah.
but it
It's
was
not like
magical.
he was eating
And
French
when
fries.
we went to Tequila, we were gone for 4 days, 3 nights.
3 nights.
I lost 2 pounds while we were there.
We did
And
a lot of walking,
did a lot
and
of
we ate
walking.
really well, especially you.
Yep, I did. And I did not have any soda or anything like that. That for me is so bad because when we go to Canada, I'll have root beer.
Yeah.
And guys, I am telling you instantly, as soon as I do that, if I do that for a week to 2 weeks, I will gain 10 to 15 pounds. And it's just soda, it's sugar weight. Because for every gram of sugar that you consume, your body retains 3 grams of water, which is why when you go carb free or you fast, you pee out so much because your carbs, your ratios are gone. So you need to do that. And that way it's good. I mean, you want to fast at least once a quarter. And we do need to do a 5-day fast here sometime soon. Maybe after Rob and Eva are gone.
And after Easter and our birthdays.
But Rob and Eva will be gone after Easter and her
No,
birthday.
they leave on
Friday.
Easter. Well, yeah, on your birthday.
Christie's birthday?
Mañana.
This Thursday. No. It's
Oh,
not
yeah,
mañana.
Thursday. I want it to be Thursday tomorrow.
And my birthday is Friday. So I have Good Friday. She has a mediocre Thursday.
Mm-mm. Holy Thursday, Maudie Thursday, but it's holy. I was born on Easter Sunday, though. We're just going to keep going back to that one.
Fair enough.
I get that.
A holy,
Thank you, Mom.
sacrosanct birthday.
And no offense to anybody who has named their child April that was born in April, but thank you, Mom.
And we sure know a lot of Aprils who were born
That's
in
right.
April. That is very funny. And it's funny.
I was thinking about that this morning. All these
Yeah.
Aprils that we know, and their birthdays are in April. And I'm like, thanks, Mom. Thank you for not calling me April.
She's born in December. We should call her December.
That's just weird. But that's the same with
that's the people who do that
April,
stuff.
May, June, Julie instead of July.
Oh. And if you go July,
Or not-
August,
yeah,
September,
June's
October,
in it.
November, that spells Jason. July, August, September,
Well,
October,
nobody is born in
November.
all those months
You could be.
at the same time.
Maybe you were born in July and they're like kept celebrating until November.
No, it doesn't work that way. You're welcome, she said.
You should have called her April. And then I would have remembered her birthday.
Oh, yeah, like you have trouble remembering my birthday?
I remembered April's birthday, and you,
Her husband
did
didn't
not.
even remember. I was just listening to her husband.
I was listening
That
to
was
my
so
heart
funny. Heart.
because she
heart?
was born on the 18th of April, and you guys were saying it was the 22nd. I'm like, I thought
I
it was the
wasn't
18th.
saying it,
She's like,
Bill.
I think her husband would know. We got into some discussions, and I'm like, I really think it's the 18th. She's like, I'm with the husband on this one.
Wait till you heard the discussions we had when we told April that what Bill did.
I get the love because I remembered
Yeah.
her birthday. Yeah, I'm very good with birthdays. If
If the people are important.
yeah,
to him,
I don't.
Really.
I'm not really.
He
good
is
with
not
birthdays.
good with birthdays, but there are a few people that he remembers.
I remember my children's birthdays.
Sometimes mine.
Now I had to learn Mackenzie's the hard way.
Yeah, because there's not 31 days in November.
It was for me, and that was my bad. Is I remembered it as the last day of November, but I did not know the little poem. 30 days has September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31, except February. And so it was all 30 days has September,
April, June, and
April,
November.
June, and November.
Yeah.
And she was born on November 31st.
No.
Well, that's what I thought
You
for
were
just
wrong.
the first
Morning,
year.
Helen.
And then until somebody tells me the little poem. Nobody told me the poem. I just thought it was November 31st. But it was November 30th. And it was only for like
5
a
years.
few weeks. No, it wasn't. Until somebody taught me the poem. Okay, so what else is going on in our world? Like we have parties to tomorrow night, Thursday night,
We're going out for
Friday
dinner tomorrow night. Friday night, we're having people over.
It is our birthday season.
No, Thursday night, we're having people over. Friday night, we're going out.
What are we doing Saturday? And what are we doing on your birthday? Oh, it's here.
Yeah.
Good.
Thursday, we're having people here.
Because I bought her that ring, we have no money.
Don't say that. That's not true. It's a pretty ring, though.
It is. Oh gosh, that's a beautiful.
Could you send a bottle of Forget Vodka in my name to the guys at the building permits office? Still waiting from December.
Okay, there is a tequila called I
Olvido.
forget.
Olvido.
It's Olvido, and it's funny because when we saw that, we're like, we have to go there, and it's made in a town called Olvido. We don't know where it is, and we keep talking about going there,
Yeah, and then we forget.
then we forget, which is very funny when you think about it. Yeah, because Christie said we should go get some this time, and then we forgot about it.
Yeah, I
It
never
really
even
was.
thought about it till just now again.
Yeah.
Thanks, John.
So yeah, it is. It's a very funny world that we live in, only because we're getting older, and bad things happen to your brains when you get older.
And Francois, why is it taking so long to get your permits? That's crazy.
It is, and trust me, you want your permits now. This new lady, it's nuts. Because I mean, they're shutting everything down.
She's very strict. She is that. Yeah, there's a house down the street here that got shut down.
And understand there is going to be so much more corruption very soon because so much more money is coming into the coffers here. So corruption is going to skyrocket. But I believe this town will be fixed up because they have to hide the money somehow.
Well, right now they've fixed the letters. The bridge is almost done. I went and looked at it yesterday.
Oh.
The little,
Yeah.
it's wide though. It does look like a car could fit.
What?
It's very wide. And I mean, it's just a walking bridge, but it looks like a car could fit. It's
So-
very wide.
I need to fix the front photo on that you see on Coffee Time because that is the old stickers of
Yeah.
Bucerius.
The new
And
one
there
is
is a new one, and they have
is-
logos on it as well. Not logos, images, icons.
yeah. Yeah, the new one is quite lovely. You'll have to go early one morning and take a picture of it before people are up there.
I do. And we still haven't done a coffee time at our office yet. The office that
The new
Christie's
office
like, we
or
must
upstairs?
move. We must clean this out, which was nice because our kids stayed here while we were gone, and the girls sat up here
Yeah.
on the bar to have breakfast, which is what Christie
do
always
like
envisioned.
having my kitchen back. I really do like having it back. This little handy dandy thing is nice to have though for those mornings that we didn't quite make it out of the house.
I went to bed at 10 o'clock yesterday.
Yeah, and it was hard getting them up at 8:30.
And I woke up at 8:30. Like I had an incredible,
And I had a horrible
incredible
sleep.
sleep.
Permits for what?
He bought
Francois bought a house that he needs to do.
Francois got pretty much the best
yeah.
deal we have seen in the last year and in La Cruz on the main strip. So
Yeah.
we can't say too much. It's his property, not ours, but he's going to be able to do some incredible, incredible things.
And
with
then
that.
we need permits to do a wall and our pool. So
Yeah, which kind of is funny. Because if you do any type of modifications of your property, you need permits. So dumb. It's so dumb. I guess I get it because you don't want your neighbors always under construction like our neighbors are. Because when we do it, we just want it over fast and furious, like the year and a half that our house
Fast
was under
and furious,
renovation.
yeah.
Under renovation. So yeah, but the permits are for the pool, which is
I
going to
will
be
say
here.
that air feels so good.
It's going to be here very soon. Our pool, like it's going to be shipped
What
because
we've heard.
they're making it in Rio or Brazil somewhere.
Good morning, Julie.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, the permit process in Mexico is onerous.
And it is not inexpensive anymore
No.
because it's 12,000 pesos just to get your permits approved. That is ridiculous.
And that's just for a wall and a pool. That isn't for doing any more construction.
So now imagine the average Mexican who is making that a month. That's like 1
Mhm.
month of their entire life gone.
Inside renos, no, Helen, you do not need permits. Well, check with Shirley. I don't think you need permits for inside renos unless it's
No, if it's commercial, you do
commercial.
not. Just so
No,
long
if
as you're
it's
not moving
residential.
your outside. Yeah, sorry. If it's commercial, you need permits for absolutely everything.
Yeah, we had to get permits to put new flooring in our office.
Yep. And this was the last time though, because the whole building was under construction.
We just fell in
The
under because
landlord-
it's not our building, so we were able to fall in under his permit.
which I was very thankful for that.
Yeah,
But he said you have to be done quick because the new government's in, and I'm only friends with the other government.
yeah.
So yeah, it is very.
Any
strange.
any news on Looky Loos on the other house?
No, I have.
He's not
He
been
is
very friendly.
He is a bastard. He truly is. I'm not saying who it is, what house it is, or anything. He is just a real jerk. So yeah, he's like, the house isn't for sale, man. So I was like,
Isn't for
no,
sale?
He's saying it isn't for sale, like not on the MLS.
Oh,
But he's still showing clients of his.
yeah.
And he's asking a ridiculous amount. So I'm hoping that I can get in and take this video soon because the guy is really pissing me off.
Mm-hmm.
And I just an idiot. He is an absolute
Well,
idiot.
he's just been very stubborn.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably because he wants to sell it himself.
Yeah. So, and it's funny because it's a divorce situation. Maybe we should just find the wife and just say,
You did speak to the wife.
no, it's to him. It's not the wife. It's to him.
But isn't that who you originally
Nope.
got
it
a
was
hold
him.
of?
It was him.
Oh. So you never spoke to her at
Nope.
all?
She's out in New Zealand or
Mm.
someplace in the world.
Gotcha.
So we do need to find her because I think if we were to do that and she was to push him.
Or if their friends are here and want to walk through. Well, we can try. We can try. We'll let you know if we can get in. He's just not being very cooperative.
Yep.
Now, maybe if they approached him first.
Well, no, you can't do that because then they belong to him.
No, they can tell him that they're working with us after.
We can do that.
I don't know.
I'll get
That's
you his
kinda
phone number.
sneaky.
It is. And I mean, I will send him another message and chat with him, but he's
Mhm.
just a jerk. So yeah, and
So,
I can be a jerk too,
They
but I'm
are
a
the
wiser jerk.
buyers. Per square meter is the price of permits, and they count per story, not by foundation size or land. So
Yeah.
3 stories equals 3 times the fun. I know.
Dude, it's so crazy what they're doing here. We need to fire all of the politicians again. Let's just
Okay,
get
you're
back
on
to
a
basics.
rant. We're going to say goodbye. All right, you guys, have a great day, and we will chat with you tomorrow morning.